Okay, so to give you context to where I'm at right now, I was just editing the last Attack on Titan, and then I got to the part at the very end of where I was so confused, and I was like, I really want to figure out what the heck's going on. So that's where I'm at. I'm editing the other one right now, but I really want to get into this one because I I hope it gives us some answers. I doubt it give us like the answers that we want, but at this point, like, any answers would be welcomed. What's up, guys? My name is Section from the Deviants, and today we're going to be reacting to Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 20. This is crazy because this is there's three more episodes, right? There's this one, and then there's two more. In the last episode, we talked to Armin, see how he was doing. He was doing okay. He doesn't remember anything since Bertold transformed, I believe. And then Sasha is not doing well. I don't know if there's any way to save her or if she's just like deteriorating and they need to get her into the inner walls in order to like help her. But right now they're not really worried about that. Right now they're worried about the basement, and it housed some books. I think they went through or like skimmed through them, and they're like, oh yeah, these are the books that we need, and they took them. So we don't know exactly what the books say, but I have a feeling when they reach the inner walls, they're going to explain it to like Zachary and stuff about what these books mean. Maybe Hanji will. So without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure to support the original content. As always, I can't wait. Let's go. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Yes. Okay. They had automobiles. That's crazy. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Move it, you vermin! You can't get away from these devil bloods.
Devil Bloods? Oh.
Are you kids here to look at the airship too?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's see your exit permit.
Ooh, you don't have it.
If you entered the city without permission, then you need to be punished.
Oh.
My sister didn't want to come, but I dragged her with me. Please allow me to take her punishment too.
Very well.
Ooh.
Come on, dear, let's get you back home.
Was that quick?
You came to see the airship, right? You may as well do it while you can.
Came to see it with my sister, but she's not here anymore.
The next day, my sister was found on the banks of the river.
What?
I couldn't prove it, but I knew that man from Marley Public Security was lying through his teeth. Mother was silent in her grief, but father...
Please allow me to thank you for your guidance, sir. I assure you, I'll heed it and teach my foolish son to know better.
He demeaned himself to this man.
1,820 years ago, our ancestor Ymir Fritz made a contract
Ymir?
with the devil of all earth and obtained the power of the Titans. Upon her death, Ymir's spirit was split into the 9 Titans. The subjects of Ymir deemed all the other races inferior to their own and violently oppressed them. The fallen nation of Marley planned to use Eldia's arrogance to bring it down from within, and it worked. Marley brought 7 of the 9 Titans under its control. The Eldian king at the time erected 3 walls on the island of Paradis, and he fled there along with a great many of his people. Despite our history, the gracious people of Marley let us live and stay on their land.
My father was talkative for someone who had just lost his daughter.
That officer was telling lies.
Quiet.
Yeah.
The walls of this house are paper thin.
Faye and I didn't do anything like that! We were just walking outside!
Why are you so eager to get us all shipped away? I beg you, Grisha, please don't force the rest of this family to meet the same fate as Faye.
That's a lot to ask, kid.
I discovered my own path in life when I was 18 years old. What's that scar on your
There's
shoulder?
a lot of stuff that I want to talk about after
This
this.
is what marks me as a patriot. There's some things that you need to hear.
I gotta listen to that story again because it makes sense, kind of.
When I learned the truth of my sister's death, I swore to myself.
No way.
Our informant within the Marleyan government was called the Owl. He led the Restorationists without ever showing himself.
I've discovered the truth. Our ancestor Ymir awakened the power of the Titans and used it to tame the wilderness. She didn't oppress other people, she helped them to prosper.
So the history we were taught as children was just a hoax.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Owl sent us a new ally.
What's up? Who?
Hello. It's good to meet you. I am here as a descendant of the royal family, the last on this continent, Dinah Fritz.
Dinah Fritz?
Let's fight again. The true royal family stayed right here on the continent and held their ground for Eldia. It's time we brought the founding Titan back to them.
The next year, the two of us married, and were blessed with a son. His name was Zeke.
Zeke? Okay. I thought it was gonna be Reiner. Oh wait, is that
Years
the Beast
pass by,
Titan?
and people change.
We'll soon begin recruiting new...
The Marleyan government required subjects of Ymir to become Marleyan warriors capable of serving as vessels for the 9 Titans.
Huh?
Marley currently leads the world using the power of its 7 Titans, but they may soon grow obsolete. An enormous cache of fossil fuel lies beneath Paradis. Marley can't afford to let it lie unused. It's bad, but we still have a path forward. I'll send my son, Zeke, to become a Marleyan warrior.
You're like 5 years
But I
old.
should have known, better than anyone, what a wretched sin it is to impose your beliefs on your children. Zeke chose to protect himself, as well as his grandparents.
What?
By turning in both of his naive, foolish parents to Marley Public Security.
Not Zeke. Not my boy Zeke.
Here we are.
What?
You'll serve a life sentence for treason on this island. Once you become a pure Titan.
I met you once before, when I was just a child.
Why in the world would Zeke decide to betray us? Isn't he your son? Entrusting everything to you was the stupidest thing I ever did. Why did we put all our hopes behind a naive fool like you?
Well, dang.
You're free to go.
Guys, no!
So let's get a move on.
Is it just the royal family?
Don't do this! Guys, please, you can't!
Oh, this one's a woman. Too bad. If only you weren't a devil.
Dinah?
My darling, I promise.
Ow.
No matter what form I might take, I swear I'll come find you.
What if Dinah was the smiling Titan, like the one that killed the bomb? I mean, they kind of have the same hairstyle.
Were you having a nightmare, or...?
Yeah,
You looking
I
great.
guess it was.
I gotta rewatch the whole thing in order to make sense of this.
Poor Dinah.
Oh, it is. Oh my gosh. Crazy.
It was you. 15 years ago, you fed my 8-year-old sister to your dogs! It was you!
I remember you too now, son. So I'm gonna let you go out in a special way. We'll turn this guy into a 3 to 4 meter Titan. Then the
You can
two
do
of
that?
you can fight. The fact is, most people want to see cruelty. Don't get me wrong. I think peace is a wonderful thing, but something about it just feels lacking.
Do you not feel any remorse?
Well, I guess I get what you mean. I have no trouble sleeping at night, because I'm not really killing humans. If you had restored Eldia, you'd be butchering us Marleyans right now.
You can't do this to me! I'm a human being!
Ooh, hear that? Your sister's calling for you!
No. Oh, that's right. Oh, thank goodness. He does look super familiar, that Titan, with the stare.
Why'd you do that?
Because I'm the Owl, Grisha.
Ooh. All right, so Let me try to explain this. I'm gonna try to explain this not so that you guys can understand, so that I can better understand. Basically, there's the people of Marley, and then there's the people of Eldia. The people of Marley are the normal people. The people of Eldia in the story is known to have Titan blood, or the devil blood. Now it's hard because a lot of this comes from the story of Marley, which is obviously kind of twisted to make the people of Marley seem like the good guys. I feel like some hints of truth are still in there. For instance, when Ymir died, her soul or her powers went to the 9 Titans, which gave, you know, the 9 Titans the powers. My big question is, and maybe you guys can actually answer this one without spoiling me. I feel like you guys can. But the conflict I'm having is, is the coordinate, like, I know that's the founder's powers. In my eyes, right, the coordinate, which is Aaron's power, controls Titans. And it seems like the power of the king was able to brainwash people, like kind of wipe their memories, make them think that something else was right. So are those two the same thing? Were the king's powers the coordinate? I mean, technically that would make sense, because the coordinate controls Titans, and then if the coordinate powers were in the royal bloodline, because that's what kind of Ross said, is that if the coordinate powers went to someone who was in the royal bloodline, it would reach its full potential, which I'm guessing would be to control the humans who have not turned into Titans yet. So maybe those are the two same things, which is why everyone's so like heavily invested in capturing Eren, because that is the founding Titan's powers. My question is, how are they able to control 7 out of the 9 Titans, right? Because it said that they controlled 7 out of the 9. And the 2 other ones, the king and someone else, the other person I'm guessing is Mikasa's bloodline. Why am I forgetting the name? Mikasa, Kinney's, and Levi's. They went to the island and barricaded themselves and said, like, hey, no one else come. I'm tired of fighting. I don't know how they were able to control the 7 without using the coordinate. But then, okay, so forget all the history now. Zeke, who I'm guessing is the Beast Titan, sold out his parents, Grisha, and the girl who turned out to be the Smiling Titan, who takes out the other wife. And I did think he was on the good side, or he somewhat was good. But now I feel like, okay, so he's working with the normal people, right? And in his eyes, and Bertold's and Reiner's eyes, the whole place of Peridea, whatever it is full of people who have the devil blood and need to be wiped out because they've been brainwashed and they are in control of powers that could just wipe out the rest of the humanity. I don't know. It's crazy. There's a lot to think about, a lot to talk about, but I cannot talk about it all right now. But that was my reaction to Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 20. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.